Oregon Bigfoot on camera, an Umatilla Sasquatch video investigation. Oregon has a long history of Bigfoot sightings and videos throughout the state. I would like to go over a couple of Sasquatch encounters captured on camera and one of our investigations of Bigfoot on video. This Bigfoot was captured on camera near McMinnville, Oregon. Ben sent us this photo and claims it was sent to him a long time ago and believes it to be real. RMSO responds, "The arms of this creature are incredibly long. We have been out near McMinnville on many occasions investigating Bigfoot sighting reports. Cool photo." This video was filmed about 7 months ago in the Umatilla Forest of the Blue Mountains near Harris Park, Oregon. During our investigation, we visited the location of the famous Paul Freeman Bigfoot video near Deduck Springs and Shoefly Creek. We discovered that a backpacking trail starting at about 5,300 feet elevation goes from Deduck Springs and winds its way down over 37 miles to around 2,080 feet at Harris Park, where the most recent Bigfoot was captured on video several months ago. Both of these locations are separated by only 14 miles. During the Harris Park Bigfoot video investigation, we stood in the spot where Kelly and her daughter filmed the Bigfoot and were surprised at how far away the Bigfoot was from them, moving up the mountain methodically. The mountain is much steeper than we realized from her footage. Looking at the location firsthand, we realized that the creature was very large and robust. We also realized that if someone wanted to hike up to where the creature was filmed, they would have to cross the river and cross through large patches of thorny vines and bushes. Did not make sense for someone to cross that frozen river in November just to climb that mountain to catch a turkey by hand. You know, unless you were a wild animal, that is how you make your living.
What she saw.
Jenny and I are here about 6 months after the Umatilla, Oregon Bigfoot video was filmed, and we found the spot. It's pretty easy to find. The lady Kelly that filmed it, she gave us the location. I think I'm zoomed in at the exact spot that she filmed it, going up the mountain. It is 10 times steeper than I thought it was in the video.
And closer. I thought it was far away, but it's not. You can see everything really good.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna hike around up here because obviously the Bigfoot still isn't sitting over there. But we want to check the area, see what kind of resources, see if we can find any evidence. During our week-long investigation, we deployed several game cameras and captured several turkey, deer on them. We also filmed several wild turkey, deer, and elk. Perhaps the creature recently filmed is after the abundance of game in the area, or maybe it actually eats the same thing these game are interested in. Paul Freeman filmed the very large lumbering Bigfoot near the Deduck Springs and Shoefly Creek area at around 5,300 feet elevation during the summer of 1994. This latest footage was filmed around 2,100 feet elevation during the late fall in November of 2023. It makes sense to me for these creatures to drop over 3,000 feet in elevation to get out of the deep snow, just as the local game does in a quest for survival. Less snow, better temperatures, and abundant food sources to help it survive the Blue Mountain winter.
Okay, do you see how all this is matted down?
Yeah.
And it goes right into that right there. That is probably a bear because it's really thorny. A person wouldn't have crawled under the bushes, and that's too short for like a deer. So that's probably bear right there.
Well, before Jenny found this bedding spot, looks like something stayed the night right in there. I was like, why would anything or anyone want to go off trail? Everything is thorn covered. At least that's what we're seeing right off the bat in this area, is a lot of thorny vegetation and undergrowth. Look at the thorns on this, people.
Oh Oh, there's another little place where something went in. You can see all the vegetation that's matted, and it goes down in there.
Oh, and I just got thorned in the ankle stepping in, showing you those thorns. I mean, whatever that lady filmed in November would have had to, if it was a person, would have had to wade through thorns, cross a river in the cold November, and then hoof it up that steep mountainside. And of course, there was nobody else parked back here besides her, so they would have had to find a way in without leaving their bicycle in the open, or no car. Just seems more likely, the more we look into this, that it just wasn't a person.
See what they would have to cross. I mean, even in the winter when all of this greenery isn't there, this stuff below is still there.
The thorns don't go away.
No, and there's heaps and heaps of them. Then you got to get to a freezing ice cold river, cross it, and then get through another bit of all of this to get to the other side, and then up the mountain in November.
I think it was like an 8-foot tall person practicing to be on American Ninja Warrior.
Oh, heaven.
Started jumping the thorns, crossing the cold river, running up the mountainside, and it looks to me like it was carrying a grouse or a turkey. So whoever it was also was really good at snatching grouse and turkeys on the fly.
Something went through there. You can see that those cattails are busted, and then all of that vegetation is down. Let's get closer. And whatever it was hopped that barbed wire fence. So it was pretty athletic. Maybe a deer.